Alright, I'm going to start climbing up the ladder again. We've dropped a lot of ranks since we have not been playing on the ladder the last few days. Alright, we got the first point of damage in. Winning. 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 canal is interesting. Don't see a whole lot of 𝔹𝕃ℂ canals. Hey, Greg Sleater, how's it going today? Probably keep the mountain, ditch the swamp, I suppose. It's not a bad one. Hey, that's a good recipe for the night. That does not sound like a bad evening. Let's see if we can't get up in a rank and try to finish in the top 250 for the season. Got a little bit of work to do. A lot of work to do, I suppose. But this deck looked like fun. Attack for 3 first. So I wanted to give this a shot before we took the ladder too seriously today. I also wanted to sit here and play Dimir all day because that gets real boring real quick. Aw, Torch and my Fear? It's not very nice. Oh. Sacrifice permanent. Not overly large at the moment, but we can find a Overlord of the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 or something. We can start growing our soul. Kitesail Larcenist. Interesting. I can find out attacking with these two. Wouldn't mind getting in with the Percussionist. Also don't mind if it dies. We get a chance to play whatever it is next turn too. That's until our next turn, right? I'm pretty sure, if I remember right. Next turn. Throw down the Restless Fence here. Start to see if we can't get some advantage going here. At least you could bring back the Clockwork Percussionist as well. Another Larcenist. There's a lot of pirates over there. Let's go to attack for 2. I'm going to trigger the raid for Alicia. We'll probably just sack the Spiteful Hexmage on the treasure token side and bring it back. I think that's what we want to do. Actually, now they didn't block. We can just go ahead and bring back the Percussionist. Get our own little form of card advantage going here. Breaches. I don't remember how that one reads. Whenever a pirate you control attacks, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. It's annoying. I do not know what that pirate does either. This enters, create a treasure token. Other pirates you control get +1/+1. Jumpstart card. I think the jumpstart cards are legal in standard. I think I'm okay with trading at least for the breaches. Breaches getting them a lot of value. Question is, do I want to activate the Restless Vents? I think I do. I think we're just starting with Vents activation and an attack. That gets a counter. We discard this. It turns our souls into a 2/3. We can make our souls a 3/4. I haven't played the Pirates deck at all yet. I've played against it a couple times, but it's been a while. I don't think I've played against it since Foundations came out. I also have not had... I've not seen it have a lot of success in the games I've played against it. Double block the Restless Vents. Interesting. So taking 3, 4, 5, 6 at the moment. I could sack the Spiteful Hexmage. Let's bring back a creature or permanent. I think it's creature, right? Target creature card with mana value less than its power. I was supposed to sack this before for strike damage. Raucous Theater. I don't want that. I think the Larcenist is really good. This card, I think, is incredibly powerful. Do I die here? 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the air. Not dead yet. Ooh, actually, we are dead. Because they can make a thing not be able to block. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Double Lord, we were not playing around. Ah. We beat Single Lord, but Double Lord was too much. Probably want Harvester of Misery and Brotherhood End both seem... Well, Harvester of Misery seems less good. They have a lot of 3 toughness creatures, but Brotherhood End seems really good.
Do gun levels go between zombies and...
Yes, gun levels go between the whole game. Brotherhood End... The Forge seems pretty bad. Bitter Union doesn't seem necessary. Filigree Silex is probably fine. Probably trim on a Freebooter. The worst of our little sacrifice outlets. Well, yesterday, say goodbye, I'm on my way. Oh, that sounds good. We have an Overlord of Balework. Overlord's kind of the card that makes this deck tick. The crewmate. Artifact of Pirate. They hit the Pirate Lord. Let's go ahead and Fear. Discard a Sulphur Springs. Blackleaf Cliffs is a decent draw. We're moving along here in a decent spot. Opponent agrees. Do not want to deal with this right now, I guess. This hand is fine. We have an Overlord, Disturbing Mirth, Torch the Tower. It'd be nice if we could find a soul. Or not a soul, the Spite Mage would be nice. Would not like to draw our fourth Blackleaf Cliffs. We have enough Blackleaf Cliffs as it is. Opponent found a treasure. Let's go ahead and just burn down the higher power creature here. They get a banner next turn. Overlord of the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. That's the feel bads. Completely whiffing on that one's pretty rough. Soul of the Lost. I suppose I'm just supposed to put a Soul of the Lost into play and discard a land. I could also Disturbing Mirth, sack the Overlord. That's probably better than just double Soul next turn. Draw Final Vengeance, that's pretty good actually. Second Patchwork Banner is a little annoying, especially if they have like Patchwork Banner into Breaches. Found a Malcolm. And there's a lot of just incidental pirates in Standard, huh? We found a ghost vacuum. I think here... I just want to double Soul the Lost. Discard Percussionist, and then just discard the Spiteful Hexmage. My opponent doesn't know, but we have a Deliriumed FOMO face down here, which is nice. This vacuum can punk these things down a little bit. I don't know if we can get rid of Delirium Force, though, right now. We have Enchantment, Creature... So we have Land, Instant, Sorcery. Okay, they're just doing it now, so we're going to keep Delirium for sure. Disturbing Mirth. I mean, we have to attack. I'm just trying to decide what we can do here to try to win. They have to block with one creature, but they don't have to block more than that. Seven, 14, 21. If we attack with all of them, this gets chumped and eaten. They only have to block one. They have 3 lethal attackers, so I think we're supposed to just do this and sack our FOMO and hope that we find a removal spell for one of the 2 flyers, I guess. That sucks. Man, a double lord, or triple lord, technically. Oh, that's really good for us. We actually win now because they didn't block. Oh. Damn. Feel like we stole that one. We take those wins. We definitely take those wins. Soul the Lost, sweet card. I like the card quite a bit. Cannot keep Mountain Hand. Can keep this. We'll ditch. We're putting one of these 2 back. Probably just Lich's Conquest. Spiteful Hexmage. Your move, opponent. Yeah, we're playing some Sacrifice. The deck is sweet. We definitely cheesed our last victory. Definitely didn't deserve it, but we're going to take it 100%. But so far, it's pretty neat. Packers are winning. It's a good time so far. Good night. Packers are up 14-0, and we're about to score again, it looks like. The Saints are not looking overly impressive at the moment. So, this turn, do we want a Souls of the Lost? Or do we want a second Disturbing Mirth? Is the next question. Yes, the NFC North's real good this year. Other than the Bears. I think we want a Souls of the Lost and sacrifice this Disturbing Mirth, I think is what we want to do. Get a 3-4 and a 2-2 out of the deal. Think that's worth it? Another beautiful rushing touchdown. That's what we like to see. Monstrous Rage turns that thing into a 5 power creature. Turns into a 5/3. That's gross. That Torch Tower's really a draw. So, I'm supposed to Soul the Lost here. Discard the Mountain? Probably. I think we're supposed to sacrifice our blockers, but... Just have up our absolutely massive blockers here. There's the old Nemi. Probably should have torched the Manifold Mouse before this. Yeah, there's the Rage. Heartfire Hero, too good. Definitely want the Screaming Nemi, Harvester of Misery. Probably supposed to bring in the Brotherhood Ends too. Try that. That sounds fine. Nothing special, but... See if we get a clean 2-for-1 out of our Brother's Sin before we play our fears. Oh, okay. Don't want to play the other fear yet. I'm fine with just the one. It'll stop them from being able to tag the Neverheart Challenger this turn. I think it's worth it. Trying another land's pretty rough. A little concerned that I'm just casting a Screaming Nemesis next turn. Screaming Nemesis is very awkward for us. We need.
Kicking that ass.
Ooh, wasting a Monstrous Rage, huh? Well, there's a Nemesis getting exiled that makes me happy. That's where I'd like to see that card, is way over there on the side where it's never getting cast. I honestly think we're just going to cash in the fear here. Sold the loss. Good draw. The Neverheart Challenger just being a 3/3 permanently because of the Monstrous Rage is annoying. So can't just Brotherhood in when they have mana up like that. Too high a likelihood that they just have an instant or sorcery to get us. Now we can do it. I'm going to hit an untap land off that too. That sucks. Play Horrifire Hero, please. Thank you. I want to play Soul to Loss. I want to sacrifice this Disturbing Mirth. Final Vengeance is a fine draw. Attack for 12. Your move. Hope we don't die here. So they did... Ice Nine Kills did a whole soundtrack, or a whole, like, 8-bit soundtrack of a bunch of their music that's all done like this, and they're all great. I love them. Definitely would recommend looking into them. Whole little 8-bit soundtrack is really cool. You're supposed to FOMO, discard the final, or discard the Verge. Yeah, of course. I wonder if I can just put the Can I just get the link for this specific song? There's a link to the song. This deck is sick. I really like it. Michael Jacobs was playing it on stream today, and I watched him play for a little while, and I knew I had to try it out tonight. Deck's really, really cool. Let's start with the Greedy Freebooter. Do I want to Hex Mage, or do I want to Overlord this turn? I think I want to Hex Mage and Torch the Tower. No, I think I just want to Overlord. Overlord's better. Hopefully our Overlord doesn't hit 4 lands. That's what it's hit like the last 3 times I've cast this stupid thing. Hey, we get a FOMO. FOMO and 3 lands. I'll take it. This deck is sick. I've been very happy with it so far. It's been a lot of fun. I do not like that card, though. That card makes me sad. Let's go ahead and just Molten Collapse it. Then we'll Spiteful Hex Mage, throw the Curse Roll token on our Greedy Freebooter and attack. Yes! The price tag of the Screaming Nemesis is a sad price tag. Drew another Overlord. Suppose it's Overlord time. We didn't hit anything? It's not very nice. We'll start turning our Overlords over here. Maybe we should have attacked before we Overlorded. Yeah, we've had a whip a few times, which is sad. There's a lot of hits for that card in our deck. We're gonna sack the Curse Roll token so we can try to scry here. Another Torch Tower is fine. Not like the most amazing of top decks, but definitely not something I'm gonna get rid of. Doing good tonight, Tyrannus. How are you doing this evening? Suppose I'm fearing discarding Voldaren Thrillseeker. Another fear. Suppose we're holding our things back now. Try to play a little bit of a long game so we can get these Overlords up and going. Soul of the Lost would be incredible. Thing would be just absolutely massive at this point. Lightning Strike, my fear of missing out. Final Vengeance is fine. That kills the last token they have in play. We get Final Vengeance and then cast Fear. I'm pretty happy with. We will take that because I want to be able to use our Greedy Freebooter to kill the 1/1. I'm just going to do this now just in case they decide to kill our thing when we attack. 1 point of damage is probably not going to matter. Go ahead, opponent. Alright, our Overlords aren't going to miss any more. Now we have plenty of critters in the graveyard for them to get back. Oh, hello, Soul of the Lost. Assuming our fear is going to bite the dust. Oh, Witchstalker's Frenzy. Untap. Nope, undo. Auto pay. Sacrifice treasure token. Here is my 12-13. Go ahead. 12-13 was good enough. Yeah. 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 gets real thick in this deck. Real thick. Oh, not the child of Alara. No red mana. Suppose I could probably keep that one. I don't think I can keep this hand either. This hand just doesn't do anything. Fuck. Oh, opponent had the very good start as opposed to our very bad start. It's gonna make a treasure token in scry 1. Land's fine. Lord of the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. Just go ahead and try to redo the same line we just did last turn. Rechump block the Heartfire hero. Get another treasure in scry 1. No Monstrous Rage, please. Ah, they always have the Monstrous Rage. It's always there, chat. It's always there. That is a fine card to draw. Torch Tower kills the mouse. It's probably fine. Now we're just into the bivouac, basically. They have double bivouac. I'm probably supposed to bargain away one of my overlords here. I need the scry to try to hit something. Disturbing Mirth doesn't do it. It just draws us 2 cards. But we have to sack our overlord to do it. I think it's better to try to find like a Soul of the Lost or something. I'm not attacking with their bivouac. Oh, okay. They're just going to make double manifold now, so that's probably better. You know, for that being a mulligan to 4, it went better than I anticipated. Harvesters. Love to be on the play. This hand is pretty good. You know, for there only being one greedy freebooter in here, we have seen it a lot. Hexmage. I think fine just passing here. Worst case scenario, they play Manifold Mouse. Emperor Challenger's fine. I am very okay with trading away for that. Swing with that forge token. Ah. Over to the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻's not a bad draw. That picks back our Spiteful Hexmage. I'm fine with land. Ice Knight Kills is great. I'm a huge fan of them. Seen them twice in concert now, and they've been just absolutely incredible. Every time we've seen them. That whole 8-bit album was great. Hey, Brian, how are you doing tonight? No, I have not heard of that one before. We'll come up here real quick. Agreed. I'm a huge fan of concerts. We go to a whole lot of concerts if we get the opportunity to. I'm going to keep this hand, but I'm not happy about it. Nice. I'll check them out. I have them saved on my Spotify now, so I'll be giving them a shot here soon. I do need to pick up Tyrants and 7 Deaths. I just don't want to spend the money on them is my problem. I'm being too cheap. I was say it's got a lot of. I feel like I've probably heard some of their music before. They've got a lot of plays, so I'm sure I've heard something from them before. I just couldn't place it off the top of my head. No tax. I think we're just gonna die before we even get going here. Use some of that Card Kingdom credit. Ooh, there's the Nemi. I probably just have to throw a Spiteful Hexmage away here to just try to conserve some life. Let's go into Disturbing Mirth, sack rather Disturbing Mirth. Gonna Manifest Dread. I'd really like to draw that Brotherhood in. Yeah, that's the best. Wasn't very nice. Torch Tower my critter. Well, everyone gets the double strike will block. I'm probably supposed to just give it trample at this point. Yeah, that makes sense. Checks out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's just nothing we can do to win this game. That was rough. So good. Okay, Rock. I'll have to throw that down my list of things to try out too. I've been trying to find some different bands. I've been listening to the same music for a very long time, which isn't a bad thing, but it's a little awkward, but I think we can keep it. Throw Let's Night's Conquest back. Another mono red, huh? Really don't want to die to the mice. Getting real sick of dying to mice. Go ahead. I live in Nebraska. Right in the middle. This hand did not do what we wanted it to do. Ugh, gross. We did not have the draw steps that game. It was a little rough. Definitely don't want those. The forge isn't great. I think that card's fine. Yeah, I think Voldeal Thirst Seeker is probably the worst of all these random cards. I love Cruel Claw. I think that card's sick. I wish you would see some more play. Just it's so high variance. You're good, man. Final Vengeance. Looks like a good turn to FOMO. Probably discard a FOMO to this one. We got double critter, or 2 for delirium, I mean. We got critter and enchantment. Percussionist isn't a bad draw. Question is, what do we want to FOMO out of our hand? I don't really want to FOMO anything right now. Thinking it might just be Percussionist, play Soul to Lost, sack Percussionist. Hey, thank you for the Prime sub, Brian. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Appreciate the continued support. That's interesting to me. Not lightning striking the soul of the lost? I know, I'm very ready for the... I'm so ready to start RCQing. I didn't play in any last season because I didn't think the modern format was very fun. I am so pumped to get to play some Magic. Oh, we'll get more emotes. I was working on that today, trying to figure out who I can commission to make emotes. Do I just want to blow up the Herberisk's Forge, or do I want to discard it to the Fear? I think I'm supposed to discard it to the Fear.